It's time to wake up, Warriors.
The boys volleyball has started to get ready for their new season. Keep watching to find out what some of the seniors players have to say about the new season.
PT's architecture group had a great competition the other day. Stay tuned to find out how they did.
All this and more in today's episode of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School. This is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Hello, Penn Trafford, and welcome to this morning's exciting edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today is Friday, March 15th. I'm Mackenzie Furnish.
And I'm Cody Hines McCutcheon.
The boys volleyball team is prepping for the upcoming season. After losing a lot of good players last year, former and new players are stepping it up to make an impact on the team. Reporter Lillian Mohmeyer spoke with the coach and some senior players to find out more.
The Penn Trafford boys volleyball team is getting ready to start their season with some returning players and new players that are sure to leave an impact on this season and the coming years.
Yeah, we are expecting big things this year. We are returning a lot of seniors and some key juniors. Put in a great week of practice. Tryouts are behind us. We're currently scrimmaging North Allegheny, who's one of the top programs in the state, and we're holding our own. So we are really excited for this year, and it's showing a lot of promise.
Our first match is against Upper St. Clair. We have a lot of returning seniors, but only 3 of us started last year, so we're gonna have a lot of juniors playing. So it's just gonna be a lot of new challenges that we have to kind of go through because we lost our setter and 2 middle combo, and the most difficult position is usually the middles to play with. So it's gonna be definitely a challenge to start out the season, but I'm really excited. We have a lot of really good juniors that played club throughout the year.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of new players, a young team this year. We'll have a lot of talent, so we'll put up a good fight, but we're going to have to put in a lot of extra effort in practice and during games.
Looking forward to the beginning of the season. First match is Friday. First couple weeks has been real good. I like the work ethic of the team. We have some good talented guys returning. We have some guys who've improved and guys moving up from the JV who I'm pleased with, and look forward to the season. We have a lot of good teams to play, and been a good start to the year, and I can't wait to get started playing some matches.
This was Lillian Mohmeyer reporting for PTTV.
Did you know there's a solar eclipse coming up? Reporter Amanda Babish went to speak with Mr. Tusick to get all the details.
Hey PT, April 8th, 2024 is coming, and that is the day of the total solar eclipse in the United States. So we are actually going to have a lunar eclipse, a partial lunar eclipse on March 25th. And then 2 weeks later, we get the total solar eclipse on April 8th. So the solar eclipse happens when the moon is in the new moon phase, and the lunar eclipse always happens during a full moon phase. They don't happen every month because the moon has its orbital plane tilted about 5 degrees above the Earth's plane, or the sun's plane. So that means that when the moon tries to get in front of the sun, sometimes it's a little above the sun or a little below the sun. Same thing on the back end. When it's a full moon, it doesn't always go into Earth's shadow. It sometimes goes a little below or a little above. When they actually line up, that's when you get the fun of your eclipses. The solar eclipse is when the moon blocks the sun, and the moon's umbra and penumbra, its total and partial shadows, fall upon the Earth. So when you get to the total solar eclipse here on April 8th, it's going to begin about 2 p.m. on that Monday. By the time dismissal happens, about 25% of the sun will be covered by the moon. By 2:45, when everyone drives out of here, we'll have about 50% of the moon covering the sun. And when we get to about 3:15, 97% of the sun will be blocked by the moon. 3% of the sun is still very bright and will damage your eyes. You need to be wearing solar-specific glasses and solar filters to protect your eyes. Mr. Gates will be in the back lot as long as weather is good with telescopes and the special glasses if you'd like to hang around after school on Monday, April 8th. So since we are so close to the path of totality, that's really where you want to be for a total solar eclipse. If you have the chance on Monday, April 8th, get into the path of totality. I'll see you there.
The Penn Trafford Percussion Ensemble will be traveling to Highland Heights, Kentucky to compete in the WGI Mid-East Power Regional at Northern Kentucky University this weekend. The percussion ensemble is currently ranked second in the country in the concert open class. Prelims performance is on Saturday at 2:16. Good luck and safe travels.
PT Spectrum kids in architecture went to Arnold Palmer to present their redesign of the airport expansion against Derry and Mount Pleasant. Here's architecture students Faiz Khatri, Samantha Seach, Riley Joyce, and Ava Ruane with the inside scoop on how they did.
So we went to Arnold Palmer Regional Airport and we had an airport competition design where we redesigned part of the airport and re-renovated it.
We built our project out of foam board and it took us about 2 months, 3 months.
The goal of the project was to take the aspect of the airport and add something to it or innovate it to make it more modern according to the people, because the Arnold Palmer Regional Airport recently got a grant from the government to remodel everything, and that's sort of why this project happened.
And we won second place overall for the high school teams, and then we won best teamwork for all of the high school teams.
The Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, or ASVAB test, is a multiple-choice test administered by the U.S. military that all Penn Trafford juniors took earlier in the week. PTTV spoke with 2 juniors to find out more about this exam.
So the purpose of the ASVAB and taking it, and the reason why I took it, was because it will help me find out what job or career paths I could put into consideration for college, maybe some ideas that I didn't think of beforehand, and it's had a bunch of questions that were pretty simple.
So the questions on the ASVAB consisted of a multitude of different subjects. There was a general science one, a math section, and there was one section where it's just what does a word mean? They were just asking us for the definition of words. And there's also a few sections on engineering and STEM related subjects, mechanics and physics, stuff like that.
Yesterday morning, the school organized a special breakfast for our winter sports athletes. During the first period, each athlete received a free gray t-shirt and a chance to order a Letterman jacket. The breakfast featured food like scrambled eggs, sausage, tater tots, cinnamon donuts, and drinks. Congratulations to all PT's athletes for a great performance. Keep up the good work.
PTTV TV1 class is going on a field trip. Karina Whipke spoke with us for more information about this event.
So our trip to KDKA will be on March 20th. And we will be going as a TV class just to go and see how a news station just runs their production. And afterwards, we'll be able to ask the anchors and just people working behind the camera too some questions we might have. So then later on in our futures, we can see maybe is this something we want to pursue as a job or is it just a hobby?
Spanish Club is selling lollipops for the rest of today. Lollipops are 50 cents outside of room 208. Make sure to buy them before the end of the day today.
Patton Graziano swam the 100 backstroke and 100 freestyle at States yesterday. He set a new school record of 48.8 seconds, taking 4th place. And in the 100 freestyle, he took 15th. He made All-American, and this will finish out his high school career. Good luck at West Virginia next year, Patton.
Congrats to Hayden Coy on being selected to All-Whitfield All-Star Wrestling Team. Hayden finished his high school career with 100 wins and 39 losses. The Whitfield team will be taking on the New Jersey All-Stars at 4 p.m. at AHN Arena at Peterson Township High School on Saturday, March 30th. Coy will be attending Bloomsburg next year.
2 senior basketball players, Tyler Fees and Olivia Pepple, have been selected to the first team Big 56 basketball. Congratulations on all selection achievement.
Tonight in sports, the baseball travels to Norwin to take on the Knights in their season opener. First pitch is at 4 o'clock. The boys volleyball team hosts Upper St. Clair at 7 o'clock in the main gym. The boys lacrosse team has their first game of the season against the Norwin Knights. The game starts at 7:30 in the Warrior Stadium. The girls lacrosse team travels to Butler at 7:30 to kick off their season. Good luck to our Warriors tonight.
And that concludes today's broadcast. Before we sign off, we invite you to stand for the Pledge of the Flag. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Mackenzie Furnish
and Cody Hansen-Cutchin.
Have a great day,
PT.